Oh, what I was gonna say is,
Alice in Wonderland,
baby.
Alice in Wonderland, the Walrus and
Yeah. That's Mark right now eating. Mark,
It's basically
I've been losing weight. I've lost like 30 pounds. So.
I know, I can see your abs.
I went from a C cup to an A cup. So.
Already got that
Nipples didn't get any smaller.
Hey,
that six pack.
you leave the dinner plates alone.
Yeah, Joel Schumacher would be so proud of you.
and George Clooney.
There you go.
Part of $9 worth jawbreaker.
Have mercy.
What are we doing?
We're fixing to start. This is
Jeremy.
I'm sorry.
As soon as Jeremy stops and comes back, no.
He's going back for another one.
No.
You eat and I just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, okay. As he's chewing.
I ain't eating them.
Oh, one,
There it is.
It kicked.
Mark's baby shower is registered at.
Belt.
He's registered at Fraction Comics.
JC Penney. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Lay away at Fraction
Superhero
Comics.
baby diapers only.
Lay away.
So what are we doing? We just chilling?
No, this is the 50th episode.
Oh.
We're filming.
Yeah.
All this is being filmed, so... Scotty?
3, 2, 1.
Roast before shows.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Bros and Four Shows. This is our 50th episode.
50th.
We made it. Yeah.
We did.
I'm Scotty.
I'm Will.
I'm Mark.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Twinkie. Yeah.
And we are Bros Before Shows.
Dum dum dum.
On this episode.
M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U-S-E.
Don't forget your towel.
Stop. We're not going that route.
No,
Okay. This episode is going to
We
be...
get it together.
We get it together. Is going to be a recap of all the 50th episodes. So me and Will were in the first episode. It was like an intro. We were just like...
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Interviewing each other.
And then later on, we interviewed Jay,
Yeah.
Doc Racy, and then Mark came along.
Twinkie.
It's the
Yeah.
4th
And
episode.
then Twinkie came along. We got to interview Brandon Routh,
Yeah.
Superman Returns, Legends of Tomorrow, great guy.
Yep.
And
Hopefully get to see him here.
an upcoming show soon.
Oh,
Yes.
Not our show, so don't get that confused that Brandon Routh is coming to our
Maybe
show.
one
We're
day.
going to a show that he is at.
If you had that Jack Nicholson money, you might be able to get him.
That's right.
But,
We got to word it in the contract better.
and then, gosh,
Yeah, look at the Batman.
Keith
Wall,
Wall.
yep.
we went, Keith Wall. We've got our newest episode. We did William and Lisa. Our newest interview is going to be Jason Mapp, just right before this 50th. So you should already see that one.
We have done several shows. We've gone to several C4s,
Yeah.
several St. Tammany's, Capital City, Central Mississippi. I don't know what y'all call it today.
Central City. Central
So
Mississippi.
you keep changing the name.
So
River City.
No,
River City stays the same.
It
They
stays
just
the
always
same.
just do toy swap to Comic Con.
Yeah.
So, but either way,
The small
it's Chris
shows
and
and the big
them.
shows.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Chris and them.
That's Chris and them. We have the Nirvana Pearl show.
Showcase.
Got Showcase
Yeah,
Con.
This coming up weekend, right?
Yeah, the Nirvana
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
That was the original Mom's Trash Can show. Like
Right.
there was only that one, and
Right.
St. Tammany.
And
So that's the one that started for us because that's what got me.
What else have we done? Huntsville.
Huntsville.
We got 3 shows in one day in
Showcase.
Huntsville.
Remember we
Showcase
went
collectors.
down to Louisiana one time and
Omega
did
Level
those,
Toys.
did all those
Yep.
shots together.
We hit the
We
shop.
interviewed
There's a Newman in Slidell.
More
More Fun Comics,
More Fun, yeah,
DC.
yeah.
We interviewed
DC.
him. You got to tell me about that.
Oh, we also made a He-Man toy commercial.
Yeah.
We did.
That was my favorite.
God.
And if we-
That's my favorite.
And
I
if we
love
do another one, it's not going to be hot outside.
If I was about to say, that was my
It's-
favorite and my worst.
It is not going to be hot
I
outside.
put you guys through the ringer. I was like, okay, do it again and again. And
I was like, do it
Yeah.
better.
And then, Mark, don't forget your line.
Just wait. You're part of this little
you're-
shindig now.
you're
so-
gonna-
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna be in
We
line.
should do the Batman one.
With the Kenner toys.
Yes.
I'll be dressed up. I'll have the cape and the yeah.
Hey,
You'll have your.
Where's
you have
Jeremy?
your-
Smoke machine in the background.
What's that?
Hey guys, where's Jeremy?
I'm gonna have it.
I don't know no Jeremy.
I don't know. I think he went to the bathroom.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm turning my head.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say you can't do that.
Because it's so.
Oh, man, what else have we done?
I got my wife stolen by.
Lots of
slaughter.
movie reviews.
Yeah,
Temporarily.
he
He gave her back. He
gave
gave her
Matt,
back.
He didn't want to give her back.
We did
Yeah.
Karate Kid. We did.
Yeah.
Yep. Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
We got some more coming.
We do have some more coming. I've
Maybe the Star Wars Holiday Special.
oh
Gosh,
my
that would be
God.
great.
I have seen the band. The band that did Jefferson Starship.
Oh yeah.
I have seen everywhere I looked today that had vinyls. Had Jefferson Starship vinyls everywhere, and I just kept giggling every time I'd find one.
You should. We gotta have it. We gotta have one for the shop.
Yep.
That's an awesome backstory.
Oh my
I
god.
think we should do maybe RoboCop one day.
That would be cool.
I'd like to do RoboCop. I'd like to do Ghostbusters. I'd like to do Back to the Future. Those are
All
3
iconic.
iconic '80s movies.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins would be a good one. Yeah, everybody liked Gremlins growing up.
E.T. I mean, there's several.
You like Gremlins?
What?
Mark Trade. Trade.
You are no longer.
Scotty's like, this was my show first, boy. But
Yeah,
man,
so we've been going to these toy shows and filming them, and we're like, some of these, I mean, we're just also putting the word out for these shows too.
Yeah.
And every,
You
you
know,
know,
bringing awareness.
we wanted to shed a light on the collectors themselves.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then we also started interviewing the vendors too, and eventually we came up with our own show.
Our own
So
show.
you're a part of our
Yes.
show too.
Yeah.
Yay.
Jeremy.
Put tape on the floor.
actually drew the.
Help me put up the banners.
Our new
That's right.
banner.
Yeah.
I'm the bannerman.
And Scotty will show a picture of what he drew, but the art that comes out,
Bros
that you'll
Before
see,
Shows.
the Bros Before Shows art and the South Mississippi Toy Fest art that comes out, it's going to be this man right here that
We'll
does it.
have T-shirts available soon.
Yeah, we're working on. We get asked. Everybody loved the Vault Gaming shirts, and that's another thing. Kind of the rise and fall of the truck.
Football game.
So
Yeah.
3 years ago, me and Will built a truck.
Mhm.
So
Your
and
first show, well, introduction. Was
yeah,
Yeah,
the
right,
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Dance
which
studios.
was 2 years ago
Technically
today.
our first
2
one
years.
who rocked.
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe
We attended,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Or yeah, it's 2 years.
2 years.
Today.
2
We
years.
did our first show.
Is when we created Vault Gaming. For those of you who don't know, we're not doing the birthday party truck side of it anymore. We'll almost have that truck completely complete to an RV.
Right.
So that's what he is going to do now. He's going to finish it out to an RV, and I have most of the equipment, and I've got 14 TVs mounted in my house, and that's not an exaggeration.
Well, you can put up some stuff at our show.
I do, and I will still Vault Gaming will still be a part of us.
Right.
Basically, you may see me at a show with a booth. Selling some toys or video games or consoles or whatever. I haven't got an inventory up to do that yet, and I'm not really pushed it. I enjoy going to the shows. I enjoy being at the shows. But we're looking at maybe possibly doing that. The truck was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. I don't think people understand how much work went in, and not just building the truck, because I spent a little over a year working on building the truck with him.
Yeah.
Being
And,
on the key,
So
setting
I
it
had
up.
I had a lot of fun, painting it and whatnot. But that didn't take me long. Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
total in my off days and stuff. I painted it.
I
But
probably got
then
In the
I
evening,
wired it up like a house, and then
Yeah.
he went in, and we had it at the shop multiple times,
Yeah,
putting
my shop.
lightings and stereo, and I mean it just was a pile and pile. Like I
So,
had to do brake work, and I mean it took a long time to get it where it's at today.
we spent a lot of money on it, and it made enough money to keep itself going. We weren't going to get rich at it.
No.
My kids loved it. It gave my kids something to do. It gave them a work ethic. And when I tell you, I have an Apple Watch and it counts my steps through the day. And if I worked that truck, I got anywhere between 15,000 and 25,000 steps. Especially if we were at Lucky Rabbit. Like, If it's at Lucky Rabbit, I probably made 300 trips walking around that truck. We always just made sure everything was running and made sure everything was going, and if there was an issue, like
That's somebody.
Will broke a TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were setting up for Halloween for a trunk or treat in
Ellisville.
Ellisville. We were setting up for Halloween trunk or treat, and the TV slipped out of his hand right before he mounted it, and he freaking Bruce Lee kneed it trying to catch it, and his knee went through the TV and broke it. So. And he just gave me his debit card, and he's like, "Go get another TV." So I jumped. I always, before I started driving the truck everywhere, I took my car everywhere for instances like this, and I literally hauled tail to Best Buy, walked straight in because we had just bought TVs 2 months prior. I had walked straight to where I knew the TVs were, grabbed the TV, didn't ask for their help, didn't ask for nothing, drug it to the front myself, and paid for it. And I got from Ellisville to Hattiesburg and back in 45 minutes. And that included buying the TV.
Yes, sir. I was shocked to see him back when he.
Yeah, my little sports car wouldn't move. But that's back when
Show must go on.
back when I had a badge and didn't get in trouble for speeding. No, dude. But that was and that was it. It got a lot. It got a lot for Will to do between his work and everything. He couldn't do it, and spending time with his girls. I got to spend time with my kids because they were working the truck with us.
Right.
So me and the kids worked it, and let me tell you, during summertime, them kids sweated in the back of that truck. And but it's Will's got the truck now. I've got the equipment.
And you'll still see it. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
going
yeah.
anywhere.
You'll still see it around. Wave at them, honk the horn at them, take a picture. I always flash them when I see. You can do that. Just
Yeah, you can do that.
So now,
Flip 'em off,
in
whatever you wanna
amongst
do.
all this, we opened up a comic shop.
Yeah.
Did an interview there at the shop. We also interviewed David Sheffield
David
for his signing.
Screenwriter.
screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote Nutty Professor.
Police
Coming to
Academy.
America, Police Academy 2. Yeah.
So there's been a lot of. I mean, it's never dull moment. There's always been
We interviewed
something.
Ben.
Yeah,
for
Ben
Nintendo.
about the video
Yes, we
games.
did.
Man, he knows his Nintendo.
A lot of our friends who are in this hobby and know more about this hobby than what we do. Ben is our, especially NES. When it comes to NES, anything, Ben was the guy. Like we all.
Aficionado.
Well, Jeremy don't really know Ben, but he'll get to meet him through us.
Oh,
But me and Will, especially, if we have a question about NES
Ask
stuff,
Ben.
we ask Ben.
Yeah.
The same, y'all ask Ben.
And y'all think about
Ghostbusters.
we've learned a lot
Oh my
about,
gosh.
about each other's like what you guys like bring to the table and stuff like you know.
And everybody does different stuff. Like,
We've all got our.
You know,
Likes
like
and-
Batman, Indiana Jones,
I know
Twinkies, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
the
Batman.
Bible.
I've
Mark's
got
baby.
I'm G.I. Joe, Star Wars. Mark's definitely G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
And I pretty much give up all my collection and start
Barbie dolls.
focusing on the girls. Yeah, I got it.
My Little Pony,
My Little Pony,
My Little
Strawberry
Pony.
Shortcake,
Dun,
Care
dun,
Bear.
dun, dun,
Uh,
dun,
She-Ra.
Oh
Forgot
yeah.
about Barbie.
And
Lot of
they
Barbie.
have yet to see
bought
what
Barbie. Let's go,
I
Barbie.
got last weekend. So
wow.
that's a
Oh,
surprise.
they haven't been home yet.
No, not yet. We came straight here.
Ah,
So-
nice.
You got a box full of Barbie.
Oh, it's a pile of
It's
stuff.
like a trash bag full of Gar.
Yeah, we're not
Like a
filming.
lot.
We've
That was Mark, by the way.
That's a habit, sorry.
we've had to upgrade vehicles so that most of us can all ride
Oh,
together.
yeah.
Twinkie got a-
I went from
FBI.
I went from a.
But it's like a clown car because we just keep coming out.
It is.
How many is in there?
Like it's to the. It's
You even
to,
done a video in your car, like.
I'll send pictures.
We should put a turret on top.
I'm not done with it. It's
We're not done. No,
it's
no, no.
already
We're-
lit up, and I'm
We're
so
getting
I've got
Trump.
a Tahoe, and I have kind of set it up for. I love hiking. I love camping, and FYI, when that season
You like
when
what?
it gets
Did you
hiking,
say
and
hiking?
yes, hiking and camping.
I've asked you to go hiking. You
No, you not asked me one time, and so he's not. But when it gets cooler, I will get back to backpacking and hiking, and some of my little videos will be incorporated in our things. And me and Jeremy's talked about taking trips together and stuff like that.
As long as you don't have a little propane thing. I got that video. Maybe
I
we'll
guess
put it on
we're
here.
going to put that video in
Uh-oh.
it too.
Well,
I have a little camping stove, and I set it up on the kitchen table. I wanted to check it and make sure that it worked, and I hit the striker on it, and it lit, and it fell off the table.
and you can just see the look on his. Oh!
Yeah, it fell, and I caught it. I caught the hose, and you see me like holding it like a rat, like trying to get it back on the table
And
with
the
the
flames
flame
going
going
like
out
this.
in my kitchen. I may
You
add.
may have to send that video.
Yeah.
And
so
he sent me that video, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, just a little, and then I sent it back to him, and yeah, it's just kind of a running thing with us now. So yeah, maybe I'll send it to Scotty. and
Yeah,
we'll put
you
it on
just-
here
yeah,
so
we
y'all
need
can
that.
all
That's
enjoy
gonna make
that.
its
Yes.
way in.
Oh my god.
And-
So anyway, I've set up my Tahoe for camping and hiking, but it also holds 8 people. The problem is, with 8 people in it, you can't have stuff in it.
There's enough.
So if you buy something, you have to hold it. And now I'm in the
Be
process.
mindful of what you buy.
Yeah, don't buy nothing big. Don't buy like a Technodrome
Brandon doesn't
or
listen
You
anything
have a
like that.
rack up top.
I got the rack, and I'm getting one of the waterproof bags to go up there, and I'm also gonna get the trailer hitch one that's got the bag because we're gonna need it because the way Brandon buys stuff. I don't know if this is in the shot or not, but stuff like this.
Big giant.
That,
And,
that plants.
That's all.
Yep,
He
that's
gets,
that.
he gets plants.
Plants.
A lot of plants.
Yeah, so every time we go somewhere,
And
Brandon.
every
gets
spot-
It's like driving back from Joe Fest.
Yeah.
Scotty,
Always like this.
Poor
and then-
Scotty.
We brought
and that's
my
another one.
truck, and this is Scotty in the back seat.
for like
And piled up in front and around him.
for like 8-hour drive home.
You good back there? Huh?
That's let me explain
He
something.
looked
That's
like-
Mark. I went and picked Mark up for the Capital City show with the kids, and I thought I was just going to pick Mark up. We're going to go. No, he loads my truck. He pulls up in that dang Volkswagen van he's got and starts unloading stuff. He's like, "Oh, I'm taking all this to the show." I was like, "You're not a vendor. What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm going to sit with Will, and we're going to sell." And I was like, "Okay." So that was the one y'all got the screaming match in the church.
we were cussing
And,
each other in the church.
In the church.
People that
Oh, I was working that. Yeah.
I accidentally sold a figure that had a price tag on it from when
that
he
I
bought
bought
it.
from
Right.
out of
And I
state.
sold it for $5 cheaper. And
$5.
And he had it. He accidentally brought
that's
it.
how you make money.
It was listed on eBay, and somehow it ended up in his stuff that he brought to the
it was my
show.
bad.
And he thought that I had
It
it for
was
sale in my
$5.
stuff.
It was a great misunderstanding because me and Jason Mount just sat there, leaned up on the wall.
My favorite
He
thing
just
was
smiled.
Popcorn, just
I
watching
could
the
see
show.
Eric, his face, he was like,
Is that whenever he grabbed my kids and got them out of the booth from behind y'all just in
yeah,
case y'all wasn't throwing
yeah,
hands?
no, that was the guy beside us.
That's
that
prime
did that,
time.
Yeah.
People that don't know me and Wilt, Scotty got to see it at Joe Fest. We're
They don't communicate.
we're not
quietly.
necessarily arguing. We're
Yeah, they
we're
are.
we're, ta-
We're
talking
excitedly
loudly.
talking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
They are.
It's
Until
People will think we fixing to have a knockdown drag out. We're just having a
with a
conversation.
passion.
And,
They're very.
and what
in church
happens?
doesn't matter.
No,
It doesn't matter.
No, and they start out here, and then one goes to here, and the other one gets louder here, and then it's here, and it just ladders up until they're just screaming at each other. And we're used to it, but when you see people who aren't used to it, like it stops everything. But that's just how they are. Like
It's fun.
even a normal conversation,
We grew up
like
in
it's that way.
Jonestown.
Yeah, we're from the Free State, so.
We're Mosaic hellions.
No, we won't go.
That's but tell us about
Yeah,
Joe
that
Fest.
was-
Tell us about Joe Fest.
Oh,
Joe
man,
Fest
Joe
was
Fest
blast.
is massive.
Jeez, we got so like the deals are just.
Oh
awesome.
yeah, it was
You
crazy.
never bring enough money. I don't care if you
No.
brought $5,000. It's not enough money.
And it ain't that things cost a lot of money.
No.
That ain't the thing. It's
It's
because
the
there's so many good deals to
deals.
have. And you would think going out of state like that, somewhere like Georgia, that you'd be paying out the ass for something. But Scotty seen what was it, a Starduster
Yeah,
for like
$50.
$50.
I'm not counting
And-
Scotty's entire line of Star Trek.
Yeah, that he went back 3 times
Oh,
to purchase.
Yeah, it
three
was
times.
like
Less than $200, wasn't
it
it?
was like 20 figures in a
Yeah.
bag, and they were only $20. So $1 per figure. I have
With
sold.
all the
Accessories, yeah.
accessories.
I have sold them. I sold all duplicates on eBay, and I have made the money that I spent
Yeah.
plus.
The funniest part
Like,
is the next couple of days or something. I'd come over here to the apartment, and they all were sitting on the table beside Will. And Scotty's going through, and he's like, "I got this, and I got this, and I got this," and Brandon was standing behind him, going, "Well, you didn't tell me you spent all that."
But I did make that money back.
What happens at Joe Fest?
Same
Stays at
difference.
Joe Fest.
Oh man, that's
Unless we do a video about it.
Unless we do a video about it.
but
in
you
which
riding
case-
back from Joe Fest is how
Oh.
Ty and Tucker were in the back of the
Yeah,
truck
it was bad.
with all
I
his
felt so
stuff.
sorry for Scott.
Yeah, look like the neighbor from Home Improvement. You can only see about that much of his face. Yeah, Wilson. You can only see that much of his face.
Scotty got to see my belligerence out in public with when we went to Starbucks.
Starbucks? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean?
I pulled up at
The girl at the
I
drive-thru.
straight told her I loved her.
Her face was just like, oh, okay, have a
I
good
love
day. She's like,
Generally, they don't
I
hear
love
that,
you.
but
Must have been a good coffee.
Huh?
generally he says it
yeah.
in passing, but that time he said it to her face. She was like,
Joe Fest, St. Tammany's.
I
man.
love St. Tammany.
It's a great one.
Ben, I don't know if you watch us or not, but
Yeah.
we love St. Tammany. I've gotten to meet so many folks down there, even you vendors, and then there's some vendors that I only get to see every once in a while that isn't in our normal rotation of vendors through our shows.
Like Scotty White.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Steel City.
Yeah, dude. God, I love that.
Some vendors
I'm-
only do like the big shows, and
So
that's cool.
me and Scotty went. Where was it that me and you
Joe
went?
Fest? No, Meridian.
Yeah, so Scotty asked, like,
Meridian.
hey, you want to go to show the Meridian? I was like, hell yeah, I'll go. And I filled up a backpack full of toys. This guy's like, what are you doing?
Star Wars,
Yeah.
superpowers, just
And I was like, I'm just going to bring
Full.
them just in case. And walked through the door, struck up a conversation with Steel City. And he's like, you got stuff with you? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, can I look at it? We dumped it out, and he made a pile, and I made like $350.
Hello.
And I
That's
just-
awesome. he is the reason I bought 3 full lines of Ghostbuster stuff from him at that one St. Tammany.
wow.
And
He's got good
well,
stuff.
he does. And they're good prices, and which a lot
It
of
was a
the
hoot at Joe Fest.
Oh,
drunk,
dude.
drunk as a
Yes.
skunk. But
They
it was
were
a hoot.
ramping like, oh god, they were
Daredevil.
beautiful. Almost
Evil
mint
Knievel.
condition Evil
Evil
Knievel
Knievel.
from table to table. Boom.
Will was like, man, you
Oh.
gonna break that? He was like, hell,
I don't care.
he said if somebody was gonna buy it, they'd already bought it. He said, and I'm feeling good, and I'm gonna have fun with my toy. Boom, boom, from table to table. Hit the floor on the other side, and I'm like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, Joe Fest. After the fact, they would do a toy
swap
swap.
meet.
Toy
thing.
swap, yeah.
So me
So-
and Scotty are sitting there, and we're selling some of Scotty's
I
stuff,
made-
and
I made
everything's going
$400.
good. Yeah, just out in an
on
alleyway.
Saturday night.
Where
So we
people-
went back on Sunday and I bought more Star
There's
Trek
guys
figures.
like, I got a box of stuff. You give me $20 for it. You can have it. I was like, hell yeah. And
oh
there's a bunch of
god.
G.I. Joe people. Dude, I made $35 off the box and still had like 10 vehicles left.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had this Joe Fest this year. I can't remember what the heck it was. Some dude just come around and he was like, hey, you want this?
Yeah.
Like, dang, I was buying stuff.
I'm scared of when we didn't quite make it this year. Several reasons for all of us: money, time. I mean, we just I mean, we're doing money, main reason.
I do
But
think it'll
I'm
be good
hoping
for
that we
next
can
year.
make it next year to Joe Fest. I really want to see it. especially here in
it's
y'all
just-
talk
it's just
about
awesome
it. And
toy
that's
shows.
a
Every vendor has G.I.
It's
Joe,
almost
but
overwhelming.
they have other stuff too.
Is that
so.
the biggest toy show in Southeast?
One
Yeah.
of the largest.
One of the
You
largest.
have to get a lot of money.
So
A lot of money.
It's
You have to
well
start selling
laid out.
feet pics on OnlyFans.
And you have to
That
sell
could be up
GI
later.
Joes, but you can sell other things.
Yeah.
Like that's what got me. That show is what got me started on.
Maybe I should start doing that for our
They
show.
were
and make
$5
people
a
sell
piece.
Ghostbusters
It was a
stuff.
given.
Yeah.
But yeah, you. There's no way you can go and not find what you're looking for.
so
Yeah.
and so
I had
here,
a list. I had like a little. I was just marking stuff off
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as I was getting it. Because if you go in focus,
You
like,
nailed your list was like 90,
Yeah,
95% of the stuff you were looking for.
and
So-
they had it.
so the guy that runs the show, Ed, I can't remember his name. It's Ed something or not.
Something.
But yeah. So
Correct.
he's wanting to move it from the Marriott
Yeah.
because the
Oh,
come to
yeah,
find
yeah.
out the Marriott sets the hours for Joe Fest. That's why it's only 3 hours on Friday, 8 hours on Sunday, 6 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So 8 hours on Saturday, 6 on Sunday. So he wants it to be 8, 8, and 8.
Give people
And
like
so
us
he
coming
is
out of
looking
town.
to move that to a whole different venue. He told
Wow.
something fell through this year. That he was in talks with a place. Something come up, and
Vendors
it's,
want to be there, and
Yeah.
people show up.
Oh, they'll be there.
and it's going to be a bigger
It is-
place that
it's
he's
a-
looking.
Oh, and that was another thing is the reason we couldn't go this year is because all the hotels sold out.
Yeah.
And they were sold out like 2-3 months prior.
I was shocked that we were able to get a hotel when we went.
We had one
Yeah.
reserved,
Yeah.
and when we got there, they'd give it to somebody else.
Uh-huh.
So, and that was like walking distance from how I don't know, but it was walking distance from the hotel.
Oh.
And so we ended up having to go 30-something miles
Oh my gosh.
away, so it took us over 15, 20 minutes to get there. And the people at the front desk were all outside trading pills and whatever.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Let's
That's
stay
where
here.
we had to stay.
Let's stay here tonight.
They went to where the gas is cheap on that side of town.
This is the
And
way.
they rent hotel rooms by the hour.
You mean it wasn't by the Hooters like it was when we were there?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
y'all went past.
So, alright. So,
That was actually decent.
we'll chime in on that real quick.
Oh, the
It won't
Hooters.
take very long. So we're sitting at
Oh,
Hooters,
the Hooters
and
was good too.
this poor guy, he didn't even wasn't a waiter, none of this. Like he worked.
He was
uh,
a chef.
Yeah.
He was a chef.
He waited on us hand and foot, and our waitress made every excuse in the book why she could not wait on our table. Now the other table had a different waitress. They got served like you should
like
be.
normal. No.
Well, I'm not hard to deal with.
Did you tell her you loved her?
No,
No.
did not.
Didn't make
But
it
what
that
I
far.
did do is I went inside and gave
Most relationships.
what would have been her tip to the man who waited on us, and he went and handed it to her, and I said, no, that's for you, because you waited on us. And the look on that girl's face was worth the money that I had.
Well, she did nothing.
Nothing,
I
and
agree.
expected
Like,
a tip.
excuse me, I'm busy.
But I purposefully done it in front of her to show her
Yeah.
that when you treat me like that, this is how I treat you.
No, I agree.
Yep, she would come out to our table
Did
like
she took our drink order. That was it.
Man,
Right?
that was
yeah,
it.
that was it. And he brought us the
And
drinks.
we were so exhausted from like a long day
Oh.
at Joe Fest.
Man,
we were just.
it's
It was
amazing.
already
how-
like 11 o'clock at night, and we were
It
like,
was
we
late,
gotta eat
and it was
something.
right
We
there.
Gotta eat something. Like yeah.
I'm worn out after
The
saying
first
Kansas,
night
say
we
all
ate
that.
there was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
go
girl
home, sit
waited
on
on
the
us
couch.
hand and
Oh, the
foot.
night
That
before,
second
yeah.
night was terrible.
Yeah, because we went back again,
Yep.
and we were like, let's go again.
Yeah.
But
no.
this year there was a woman there. She was pregnant, busting her ass, and
Probably had to because the other people.
Mark, you
There-
can do it too.
That's right.
Well, she had to work double time.
She had two
But,
mouths to feed.
so
Rubbing his belly the whole time.
yeah. How far along are you?
Well, what's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
Mama.
Don't know if you're a boy or a girl.
Gonna be like Woody in Toy Story and just grab the 8 ball. Will Andy pick me?
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
and-
Joe Fest was awesome.
yeah, I want to do that. Me and Scotty and my kids and Brandon Was it Brandon? No, it was
Just us.
we went to Huntsville for 3 shows in one day.
They
They had a toy show.
Oh,
scheduled-
yeah,
scheduled
you guys
3.
showed me that.
Yeah, they had
3 shows in the area. We were like, okay,
That's
well, guess we'll go hop.
Awesome. The
We'll
one
just
was a
hop.
baseball card show.
Yeah, one was a card show, one was a Comic Con, and the other one was a toy show. We had the toy show first, and I didn't even get through paying for the tickets. And Tucker had already went in there and spent all his money and came back all his money. And he didn't have nothing left. He bought that big old BB-8 I got beside the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And he came with a bag full of stuff, and I was like, "What the hell did you get that from?" And he was like, "Oh, well, I did that." I was like, "Well, here's your armband." You know.
How did he get yours?
How? Like he just literally just walked by. I was like, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have paid to get in. So,
Well, we also met up with Jason Mapp. He was at the show, and he had this old McDonald's like little outside
Yeah,
playland.
with him on.
yeah, it was not fat boy friendly. And,
You said, "I'm gonna break this."
we did that. I mean, the show was good. Prices were a little high compared to all
Well,
the
I
other
guess
shows
it
that we
depends on
go
the
to.
shows. If you charge more for vendors have to make that money back. Plus, they want to. So, yeah.
Ed Schumacher is who runs Joe Fest.
30 minutes.
I knew I would remember.
That brain
It
cell just
took me
kicked in.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
We left there and we went just a couple of miles to a trading card show, which nobody in our group except for Ty does trading cards, and all he does is like magic. I think he just does magic stuff.
We out of all that, we found one vendor.
One toy vendor, and I bought a full Ghostbuster line, Build-A-Figure line
Yeah.
for little of nothing.
I bought some Nintendo Power magazines.
Yep,
And then we went to the Comic Con.
which was awesome at the Low Mill.
Low Mills,
Low
yeah.
Mills.
Which one had the
Also like an art studio.
Yeah,
That's Low Mills.
That's the one I was gonna have.
That's the one that's got like 200 shops, and it's an old
Warehouse.
old mill.
Steel mill,
So steel.
yeah.
It's not steel mill.
that was beautiful.
Tapestry mill,
But
something
it's
like that.
renovated
Yeah.
into like these little studios.
It had a
artists,
recording studio, a record shop,
theater.
it had,
where you can
yeah, a theater
put
in
on
it.
shows.
But I got to meet Butterbean. Me and the kids met Butterbean, and
lady
I
from
met
The
the
Walking
lady
Dead.
from The Walking Dead, and I met we
Voice
met
of Peppermint Patty.
Peppermint Patty, and there was a couple of artists there. That
I
were
got
pretty good.
40 G.I. Joe comics for $1 each.
Yep.
Something like
Yes,
that.
it did. They had a 2 rooms.
That's what started
one
my
that
G.I.
had
Joe. I was like,
cats
well,
and
I
one
guess
that had
we
dogs.
I guess I'm a Joe fan now.
The 2 rooms where you could go in and play with dogs or go in and play with cats.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
could get,
it was great.
You could get a tattoo.
You could get a tattoo.
at a
They had tattoo
record
artists
shop,
there.
which was like outside the building.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get a tattoo.
Several different restaurants.
Oh, we gotta hit this place up again. I get
Oh,
we
we
all
need-
get attacked.
You can look through the window and
Oh,
practice
yeah.
on the chickens
I
that are
wanted
about
to go to
in.
the last one because they had Tyler Maine there,
Oh, okay.
and I wanted to meet Tyler Maine, Sabretooth from.
Dude, that's a
X-Men.
big. He was at Joe Fest. You didn't know that, did you?
Oh.
That's who that was. Yeah, dude, he's massive.
Yeah, Tyler Maine. He also
He's
played
excited.
Bobby.
Yeah,
He's
that's it.
excited,
Oh, I
everybody.
And Will's like, "Hi, nice to meet you, sir."
Yeah.
Why am I crouch hiking?
Now picture him.
Lisa, I want some more.
Just to get an idea, picture him with the Michael Myers mask because he's
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Myers in the Rob Zombie ones.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So I didn't get to meet him. I didn't get an autograph or nothing, but I sat and talked with him for a minute. He's
That's
a cool
awesome.
guy.
In his lap.
What happens at Joe Fest
That
stays
stays
at
at
Joe
Joe
Fest.
You don't tell the wives, the husbands. You just don't.
This
I don't
is the
tell
way.
anybody, just by myself.
He tells his cat.
She doesn't care.
Mean kid.
Just as long as I get out of her spot, apparently.
Oh, well, any
and
other
feet.
highlights, guys? Any other highlights from the recap? Welcome, Jeremy.
Welcome,
One of us.
One of us.
You
Welcome.
don't have Tucker got his nickname Bubble Wrap.
Oh my god.
We got kids over there. We got Twinkies kids. So, yeah.
Oh.
We're just all a big family.
Yeah.
Mark's got kids.
They're
Uh,
grown.
I got 2
we got
dogs.
River City.
I'm a grandpa.
Pixel Dan.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah.
We met
Pixel
Pixel
Dan.
Yes,
River
that's a
City.
River City.
He's
Yes,
so awesome.
sir.
He's what inspired me to like do
Mhm.
these.
I
toy
kicked
hunts.
myself
I didn't
for not
realize
getting
he was that
buying
cool.
his
Like,
book.
I just
He's
didn't
He
see
buys
that
Turtle
coming.
one.
Is
Yeah,
he doing
he's-
one?
he's doing a
He's
turtle
almost
one.
done with his Ninja Turtle one.
He did
Well,
the
Get
He-Man
on
one.
that
What about
damn,
the The Joe Special.
One day.
Oh.
Or either put the word in his ear, because that needs to happen.
Oh, not that kind of bug. Star
But
Trek.
the second River City, they had the Batmobile.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
the
missed
Ecto 1 and I've seen the Back to the Future's
The
DeLorean. I
DeLorean?
don't know that I've seen the Batmobile.
That makes two of us. I
It was
missed
at
that.
River City this year.
He sent me pictures.
I did. I knew he liked Batman.
And gosh, how many toy shows have we done for the South Pacific Toy Fest? We're like on show 8 now.
Yeah.
Like wow.
And we are looking.
Possibility of 4
Expanding.
shows next year and expanding. We may have a location.
Maybe.
So
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah.
We keep growing.
they
We're all
pop
going to
up
quit our
later.
jobs and we're going to do this
We'll look
full
like
time.
Mark's stomach. We keep
And
that.
then they're all gonna laugh at you.
Guys, I think we're actors or something.
Hey, I know, right?
I've only signed like 2 autographs.
Yeah.
I was walking through St. Tammany and somebody came up and they're like, "Hey, that's Twinkie," and I was like, "Oh, hi." I don't know.
Do I owe you money?
I don't know.
I did not sleep with your wife.
We learned about Twinkie credit.
Yeah, we'll show a picture of
Yeah,
that.
we'll.
Did we tell the story of Twinkie credit?
I don't know if we have.
So, okay, so we're at show. Do y'all know the story about Twinkie credit?
No, do
Because
not.
y'all-
Please enlighten us.
Learn about Twinkie credit.
So we go to Showcase Con. This
In
is the
Slidell.
one in
Yeah.
Slidell. This is the one we met
Sergeant Slaughter stole my wife for a little while.
Some of the best.
He brought her back. It's fine. It's fine.
So
he liked her.
I
He
had
liked her.
I had looked. It was the second or third booth that came in, and the guy that runs C4.
Like I think it was Philip Anthony is his name. Yeah.
That guy. I can't remember the name. I know faces. I apologize. But he had a Ecto pack, Spirit Halloween Ecto pack.
Proton pack.
A proton pack.
Yeah.
And I went up to him and I was like, "Hey man, how much you want for that?" And he told me the price. I said, "Okay." I said, "Just keep it here, and I'll come back by later. You
We'll
know,
settle up.
and we'll settle up." Blah 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 blah. We went and did our thing.
We went and met Sergeant Slaughter.
We met
did
Sergeant
some more
Slaughter.
shopping.
And we leave to go eat, and I decided, I said, you know what, I'm going to hold off on getting this proton pack. If he has it at C4, I may pick it up there. And so we leave.
Ball. I thought Ball done C4, sorry.
Oh, Trey?
Trey
He's part of it.
Okay.
He's part of it.
Sorry.
So we
He was there
leave to
too.
go eat. And we're sitting there, they've brought our food, we're chilling, we're eating, having a good time.
We're at a restaurant.
Yeah,
We're just
we're-
down the road from the show.
Yeah, you can
So
see
we
the
didn't
show
get-
from the
We didn't
from the
get
restaurant.
far.
We're
We didn't
having
get
a
far.
good time. Food's going.
And Brandon goes,
What-
"Hey,
Right, my Brandon.
I picked up that proton packet that you got. It's in the truck." And I said, "Do what?"
At that point, we all put our food down. We just kind of looked.
We looked at Brandon. Brandon's still eating, and I was like, "I said,
What proton
what?
pack?
Yeah, what proton pack? Because I didn't buy a proton pack." He said, "Yeah, you did." He said, I was standing beside you whenever you were talking to him about it." And I said, "Yeah, I talked to him about it, Brandon." And he goes,
Five
and
fingers.
then he stopped eating.
yeah, and it clicked, and he said, "You're messing with me." And I said,
Lord.
"No, I'm not." He goes, "Twinkie, don't play with me." I said, "I'm not playing." He
He
said,
said, "Well, I guess I'm a criminal now."
and he goes, "Well, it's in the truck." And I said, "Well, guys, it looks
Well,
like
it's in the trunk.
it looks like we're gonna
Go back.
We're gonna go back to the show, and I'm gonna go pay for a proton pack that I didn't plan on getting right now."
Yeah, that
So-
proton pack you were holding for me. Here's
Yeah.
the money. Well, I don't know where it is. Oh no, we already got it.
So okay, we go back to we finish. We
Yeah.
go back to the show.
I didn't
Sorry.
even park in a parking spot. I pulled up to the front door.
Straight up.
I pulled up to
We
the
leave
front
it
door.
running.
We did the
Yeah.
fire. The fire.
And
lane.
in the fire lane, planned on just going in, paying for it, and come back out. Well, everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and look at this. I'm gonna go back and look at that."
No, I went in just to see this transaction. That's what I was
Did
going
you film
for.
it?
We took pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Good
And
enough.
so I go back, and when I walk through the door, he looks at me and just smiles. And I walk up to him and I said, apparently I bought a proton pack. He said, well, I figured I'd see you on another show, and we'd just settle it then. I gave him the money for it. And we just sat there and joked about it. I said, yeah, Brandon told me that he picked it up, and I was like, huh? Huh? What do you mean you picked it up? So that's the Twinkie credit, and he printed out. He made my face on $1, and it says Twinkie credit. I framed it. It's at the house.
That's
Yeah, so
awesome.
I need to make some for you guys so
No,
everybody can
no,
have
you
Twinkie
can
credit.
have one, and you can hang it up in your house.
No,
but
I'm
you
gonna start
You
getting
cannot,
it
you
out.
cannot
We'll
use
give
that
them
vendor.
Hey,
We can
I'm
give
gonna
them out.
start him take Brandon and hand them credit. That's how this works.
That's,
Oh, this must be the guy I gotta go see. Hey,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, 'cause
hey,
my
you owe
face
me.
is on
Here's
it.
your credit.
We come with our own currency.
and that's been the joke
That's how we
every
roll.
show
Yeah.
since.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Twinkie
Lord.
credits.
Yeah, I'm
That
like,
is
leave the Twinkie
awesome.
credits inside, and I was like, if there's something that you don't know that you want, just tell Brandon. He'll
Yeah.
get it.
Here, leave this on their table. Write on it what it is.
That was
Boy,
so funny. He said, I don't know what happened. Brandon just walked up and said, hey, I'm getting this for Twink.
And he was like,
He grabbed it and walked off with it. And dude's just standing there like, okay.
He just right in front. Well, if he's that bold, he can have it.
Who's gonna argue with him?
Yeah.
Grabbed it and left.
Everybody likes Brandon.
That's right.
Yeah, Brandon is a people person, so it worked out.
So yeah, that's the story.
that's the Twinkie credit.
Tell her to put the seat down because it's up. Sorry.
What? It's Will's.
My niece.
Kids go into.
It's my wife.
That's your niece.
Yeah.
It's my wife.
I don't know if you know
My
this
niece.
stuff, but we're filming.
That's your niece right there.
It's okay.
Hey, we're live.
It's okay.
Live from
Oh,
New York.
wow.
It's Saturday.
If
Oh.
we ever
It's
went
Sunday
live,
night. This is Sunday night.
Yeah, it is.
Well, guys, it's been a great 50
Yeah,
episodes.
it is.
And
Gosh, favorite moments before we. What's been your favorite moment?
I will say this. My favorite moment that I'll always remember is Jason Mapp when they were at the Old Brother Wow.
Oh, yeah, at
That was
the
in
theater.
Pittsburgh.
And he's
Yes.
winding up toys and shooting them down the aisle between people's feet.
Yes.
I'll never forget
Yes.
that.
Jason
That
always
was-
playing with
that-
toys.
And
he lets
he
you kids
tells
play
it
with
to you.
them.
He shows you
Oh,
that it
yeah.
works.
He's walking around with that big hammer. Squeak!
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
shot the
so-
Nerf gun
Yeah.
during y'all's
Yeah.
interview.
Oh, God, the pogo stick, yeah. So, my favorite so far, I mean, I swear to goodness, doing especially the takeouts from the Motu commercial we
and
did.
the outtakes.
The bloopers.
Yeah,
of
oh,
that was
my.
good.
the He-Man commercial. Mine's got to be interviewing Brandon Ralph.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's
a
a
good
good
one.
friend.
That's a
And
good
then going to Germany
Oh,
to
yeah.
work
Oh,
with
yeah.
Brandon at the
Like
German
the
Comic Con.
whole-
So I'm like, come on, guys, let's. So I filmed the whole thing.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah, that was something. So
Even though I haven't been with you guys that long officially, probably how Tucker got his nickname Bubble Wrap. That was my favorite. Do y'all know that story?
Yeah. But you can do tell. Like,
Oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
you tell it.
What store were we in?
We were in
We were
Omega.
Omega.
We were in Omega
And
he,
Slidell.
in Slidell, and he was bent over in a corner, and me and my wife were in one end
I
of
was
the
next
store.
to I was
He
next
was
to Tucker.
right next
Oh,
to him.
Right.
Anyway,
So
Tucker bends.
we were looking at like Ninja Turtles or something.
Tucker
Yeah.
bends down, or is in the process of getting back up from bending down, and all of a sudden he lets out this crazy fart. It goes, how does it go? Like, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, like it was like
Like you
it
pop
was-
like two.
it went
Yeah.
pop pop like that. And my wife said, "Did somebody just step on bubble wrap?" And poor Scotty, who was right
I was
there, had the
like,
front row seat
oh,
at SeaWorld over
I was
here.
like, okay.
Yeah, Scotty was in the
Okay.
splash zone. He was right next
If
door
nobody,
to him.
if nobody has ever experienced one of Tucker's farts, he is officially banned from my house.
It was impressive. I mean, I've never heard one like that before. He was like, did somebody like pop their back or something? What was that? Somebody needs to go to a chiropractor or something.
enough to pop
Yeah.
my back.
And my wife hollered in the back, somebody stepping on bubble wrap. And Tucker went really quick and like this, like sucked in, like.
Like he was gonna bring it back in.
Rewind.
He went into full blown like Alcatraz mode. Everything was on lockdown.
Too bad you didn't film it.
It's
We can,
okay.
But that was
It's
good.
okay.
So the video we just released with Ty sleeping inside that you filmed.
Oh yeah.
Ty was walking out of his bedroom. I was watching it the other night, and he walked in, and he just stopped and stared at it, and he said, "Y'all are dicks."
Well, like
Nice to formally meet you.
Did you? Is that the one where you showed him? Like I just did a episode of the show with and I was on TV. And
Oh
he
yeah,
gave
it
me
was.
the
Oh crap! It's the one that
I was the
you were the
paramedic.
paramedic. It was the one him hunting snakes. What's it called?
Snakes on plane.
No, it's the black guy from
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
Eddie
He's in
Murphy.
every film.
Eddie Murphy.
no,
Eddie Murphy. Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Wesley Snipes.
Oh.
Was it,
Will Smith.
was it Wesley Snipes?
No.
Oh, there's only 3 more.
Was it Wesley Snipes?
Craig.
Craig, yeah.
Craig, that go.
Yeah. So
So close.
I just put that. I put
I can
that.
see his.
Yeah, his hair.
Yeah.
I had put that episode on for so the kids could see, but I didn't tell them that Scotty was in it. And so we're sitting there watching, and you see Scotty get out of the ambulance, and Ty's head just kind of cocks sideways. He goes, "Hey," he's like, "What the hell?" And I'm just watching him, and he's like, "The hell? That's Scotty." The hell's he doing? What's he on TV for? I was like, Scotty's
He's
been in movies and been in TV shows.
kind of an actor. You know,
Yeah,
he's gonna be
it's
on
like
TV, and you might see him
He's
from
like-
time to time.
Oh. And I said, yeah. I was like, did you not realize that? And he's like, no, not really. I just thought he was a friend of yours. I said, I got friends that's been in things. I mean, crap.
We're not all
You've been in a lot of them too.
We're not all bottom feeders.
Well, now I'm on strike, so
Yeah.
which is why I'm doing these videos.
Mark got to see
For the
one
pay.
of them.
Oh yeah, Paradise Highway. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Maybe I was with tell my hooker to get back to
Yeah,
work.
Weren't you a pimp?
Who's that
was-
kid?
Yeah. you
Get
were
back
a
to work.
pimp. You were a pimp.
Man, I have so many things that I've enjoyed doing. The entire Huntsville trip was really fun
Blast,
for
yeah.
me.
Dude, Huntsville's such a great film.
Man, River City is another one of my favorites.
Chris and Donnie are great to use.
They are. I mean, they're great guys, and any time that I go to Vicksburg and need somewhere to stay, I got a couch I can crash on. I'm gonna say my first St. Tammany experience was gonna be my favorite of our show time or of the show, because I was overwhelmed whenever
That was
I
the
walked.
last St. Timmy show. It was the one where you came, right?
That wasn't my first.
you had-
Y'all were a vendor at my
Is-
first.
Right.
Is that the one you got
Right,
the
okay.
Slimer at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Just
so
like
overwhelmed.
just-
I spent like $600.
Me and
Wait
Brandon
till-
were selling, and so like our spot became like home base. So everybody would go grab stuff and then just throw it in ourselves.
So we got there literally when they opened the doors
Yeah.
for not the early doors, but we got there and we stayed and helped break down and cleaned up, and my kids are good about, especially for our shows, that they stay and they help the vendors load up, and we all kind of do
Especially
anyway.
like Mr. Rick and Miss Irene.
Yes, and so doing that, but I was just flat out overwhelmed when I walked in, and
Just wait till Joe Fest.
Yeah.
It's about
You
bigger.
Oh yeah.
Bigger?
Oh yeah. You ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, I keep going back to songs.
More episodes to do, guys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to keep doing this?
I guess.
You know,
I reckon.
if
You guys are like hemorrhoids. I can't get rid of you.
if we must.
who's the itchy one? Mark.
There come, I need 13 grit sandpaper.
We're gonna give him some.
I think we all kind of decided that at our 100, or the 100, we're gonna do something also, which is gonna be 50 away from now.
We're not gonna be naked. Promise, we're not gonna be naked.
That you know of.
Everybody likes my dad.
We're gonna get Mark to jump a
I
shark.
can't
You get the Bubba Fett bod.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
right.
have a happy
Dad
days.
bod.
The Jabba.
You act like being naked in front of people bothers me. I don't care. I was a stripper for 3 years.
You used to skinny dip at
Yeah.
at our swimming pools.
Yes, I did.
On
At that, we
church
would
trips.
do every
On-
Sunday night. We
we
would
would
go
do
to
swim
somebody
pool
in the
at swim pools.
churches. Somebody in church would go to their house and go swimming. About 10 minutes into it, shorts are coming
Naked.
off, naked off the diving board, and I was naked for the rest of the night. I didn't care. I don't give a
Jump
damn.
off that board.
So getting naked
And they're
don't bother
swinging.
you, the dressing up.
I ain't dressing up.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Putting on more clothes. Putting on more bothers him.
yeah, I don't want to.
Taking off is fine.
Taking off is
Sorry.
We can do an
Nickname
all nude.
Cannonball.
We can do an all nude episode.
fun. Oh God,
Hey,
wouldn't have to blur very many.
Not me at all.
Can't see it from here. They can't see it from there.
I don't think you can zoom into
Oh, you
this.
think I framed it right. And on that note, good night, everybody. Happy
Hey.
50th episode.
Hey,
And thank everybody who has watched, especially from the beginning. We want to thank y'all.
We're just having fun.
We
This is
we
it.
have a good time with this. I want y'all to know that we're looking at, like we said earlier, getting some T-shirts and stuff like that.
Working on
It's
equipment.
fun. Yeah, we're working on getting different equipment and just trying to make the show better. And I mean, we don't make nothing off this, but we don't care to make nothing off this. You don't get into this to make money. You get into it because you love what you
Spend
do.
money.
Just spend money.
I
Go into poverty.
I haven't
Yes.
made anything.
Please.
But I put some of y'all's kids through college.
Well, you did have.
So you're welcome.
And we've
Did
fed
have,
Jason that many
Yes,
times.
yes.
You did create a drinking game.
I did. Speaking of,
Take a shot.
take a shot, and yeah, my
You
friends.
can do whatever. That doesn't alcohol.
Yeah, you can do water. Take some
Heroin. So.
That's a bump.
Alright.
But other than that, man, again, you know, we love doing this, and we thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching it. You know.
Don't get emotional on it.
I just love you guys so much. Oh God.
Who are you? Who are y'all?
Stranger danger.
I didn't sign. If you told me this was going to happen by the 50th episode, I would have been. Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I got a reputation to maintain.
But
reputation.
hopefully in that 50 we can add more and different shows from different places around.
You mean we travel?
Call and book us now. Cause
That's right.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from the Sonic.
Our empty calendar's filling up, not fast at all.
Coming to you live from the South Jones Auditorium.
That's where I went to school.
How'd you guys get in here?
We all did.
Me
We
too.
went there.
Yeah,
We got the hookup.
Wow, we all went to the same high school. That's why we clicked.
That's it. Yeah, we jive.
What's y'all signs? I'm a Leo.
Capricorn.
Virgo.
Cancer. What a coincidence.
So we should all hate each other.
I thought that's what my doctor was gonna say. What sign are you? A Cancer?
I'm sorry.
What a coincidence!
I'm Virgo.
Cool.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Thank y'all.
Love you.
Hello.
See you in the next 50. Maybe.
This is Jeremy's last video.
Unless he gets us canceled. It's crazy. Yeah, this is my last episode. I'm out.